Before we had CHIP, for example, if you came to my clinic, I would say to you, have you had immunizations anywhere else? And you might say, yes, I was at this reserve and as a child. And I'd say, okay, well, before we give the immunizations, I'll have to give them a call and fax for your records.
When a client would come in, I would have to take the time, leave the room, go and look for a chart in another room. It probably would take 20 minutes to search. Oftentimes, you couldn't find the chart, or by the time you found it, the people would be ready to leave.
I always remember saying, I wished we had a way to communicate between other First Nation communities and Alberta Health Services organizations. So when we got CHIP, it was really a godsend.
When CHIP came to present, I think it was in 2010, I was a bit skeptic because like, wow, you're gonna put all this information in so we can have it at our fingertips. At that time I used to bring old little tins of paper charts and guard them with my life and write everything and complain about someone with a poor handwriting. I couldn't read the nurse that did it before. And so those sort of challenges, like we've evolved so much now with computers, and then just having a system that's dedicated to community health that really thinks like community health.
A client doesn't have to make an appointment. They walk in and they give me their name. I go to CHIP. It's such a welcome thing to be able to, 5 minutes, look up their immunizations.
In service delivery, I do believe that we've been able to be more efficient in clinics.
Well, you don't have to decipher some of the nurses' writing on the old forms, the document or the paper documents.
Time-wise, like we would save so much time when it came to reminders. Those reminders for immunization used to take 2 or 3 days. I would say it'd be like less than a half a day. Again, it depending on, like, we would pick kind of a cohort and go for it and sort of stay on top of it or own it, but it was so much easier. And then once you were more credible, people would call more, people would expect the answers a little quicker, which is great, but it also felt really gratifying that you could deliver a service and they relied on you and they trusted you, and it just built a better relationship with the community and with the families.